Once Upon a Time is the name of the Season 2 finale of From, and unfortunately, Once Upon a Time, this show was really good, but that time is up. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Entertainment, here to review the Season 2 finale of From, and I don't think I've ever been as disappointed in a finale as I was with From, and that might seem harsh, that might seem strong, but honestly, Season 1 I thought was great. I thought it was fantastic. Season 2 started off okay. Then it went really slow. We got one or two half-decent episodes in there. But episode 8 and 9, not a lot happened. And I felt like, you know what, well, they're going to give us a big episode in episode 10. Because the second half and the midpoint of season 2 has been really poor. Not a lot's happened. We've still got lots of answers, lots of secrets, lots of things that need to be revealed. And I thought we were going to get it all in episode 10. I thought it was all going to go down. I thought they were going to have to ram so much stuff into one final episode in order to try and tell the whole story of season 2. And in reality, they did not do that. It was a very poor episode. We had 2 deaths for 2 guys that I don't even remember their names, so
that shows you how relevant they were, guys. But in terms of this episode, we kicked it off in the Kenny household, baby. The big Kenny household. We've got Boyd, we've got Kenny in here. They're looking at the dismembered corpse that's been ripped open in a dream. And at this point, I think we've just seen this too many times. There needs to be something different, rather than like Kenny and Boyd dealing with all this death. And I'm not a fan of the people getting killed in their dreams, personally. Are you? Because I'm not.
No.
I'm not. It just seems
Is this like Freddy Krueger stuff, or what direction are we going here?
And this whole no one can sleep, it's almost like the writers thought this would be a bigger like storyline plot than it is actually for us watching it. For the fear, I didn't enjoy it. I just preferred other stuff they did. We go outside with Boyd.
But it's dumb. Are we really supposed to believe that no one slept now for, 2 days?
I know, it's silly. Jade's on the balcony. He wants to talk to Boyd, and Boyd just blanks him. How many times is Boyd going to blank people?
Blank Jim. Blank Jade.
I need to speak to you.
He's blanked Kenny. He's blanked everybody. I feel like blanking season 3 of this show was not very good at all.
Yep, Donna and the job squad in the minifan pull up. They manage to find our estranged bus passenger, and his name was Randall. They find him, but obviously his eyes have like rolled in the back of his head.
He's still alive, but he's in a coma, just like Julie, just like Marie. And it's like, you know what? Why didn't they just have the fucking guts and kill these 3 off?
I know,
at least have the balls to kill off 3 major characters, or maybe not even major, but 3 characters have been given a decent amount of screen time, but they don't do that. In fact, they went backwards. They killed off 2 characters. I mean, absolutely nothing. I like when a show...
I'm shocked they did not kill Randall, because he's got no ties to anyone.
I like when shows aren't afraid to kill off their characters, and it looks like, at the start, it looked like From wasn't afraid to do that. However, we did a death predictions video for season 2, and I don't think we got any right. I don't think anybody with a name. I think the only person with a name that died was Tom.
Yeah, I just don't... See, in a world like this, people have to die. That's just the way it is. Like, I mean, I've buried The Walking Dead for a long time, but see, realistically, they kill off a shit ton of characters.
Even when they didn't kill off main characters, they killed off minor ones.
Yeah,
From didn't even kill off minor characters.
And what I didn't like about this, you've got Boyd, Sarah and Kenny going through the forest. It just seems like a complete rip-off of last season.
Only they've added Kenny to the team.
I don't know. Kenny's character reminds me of Glenn in season 2. He just comes a bit of a little bitch, and it's got nothing to do with the fact they're both Asian.
Yeah, like Sarah tells Boyd that he needs to destroy the music box.
You need to destroy it, Boyd. You need to destroy it, damn it. I mean, come on, man. What's going on here? We have the uniting of the Matthews family. Tabitha's like, I've got to get to the lighthouse, Jim. I've got to get to it, damn it. Jim's like, no, you can't go because you need to stay here for Julie. But she's like, maybe the only way for me to save Julie is to go to the lighthouse again. Kenny, Boyd, like, why is this not being discussed? Boyd actually knows of the lighthouse, so does Sarah.
Why the hell did we not have a town meeting? Why is everybody not discussing everything they know from the lighthouse, from this music box, from the underground, underneath the houses, the passages. Why are we not discussing all this? Why are we not being honest? Why are we not on a big group meeting where everything is getting laid out on the table? That would be the smart thing to do. Instead, we don't do this. I mean, even with the dead body of the one of the monsters, I mean, that doesn't even get revealed to anybody apart from the 5 that were there. Donna ends up finding out, but even that's kept a secret. It's like, why the heck are we not? Why are we not explaining all this and just? I mean, we're looking for ways out. Surely the best way to find a way out and to find answers is to know every single thing that is happening. I don't see what keeping secrets. How's that going to help anybody?
It doesn't help anyone. And season 3 needs to start with a bang, man. Because I can't recall the last time a show I've been so interested in just derail within. I mean, you can maybe look at the Mayans, but in all seriousness, guys, this has literally went for like my favourite show on current TV. I honestly would not be bothered if I did not catch season 3.
Yeah, I see they cancelled it. Like, see at the end of season 1, see if they'd said, oh, you're not getting this, I'd have been raging. I'd have been gutted. But after season 2, see if they said season 3's been cancelled, I don't think I'd be that bothered.
There was no monsters in this episode?
Yeah, no monsters. Even the monsters in season 2 didn't even feel like a threat. In season 1, they felt like a big threat. In season 2, don't even feel like that big of a deal, to be honest.
And we have Ellis talking to the guy who just lost his girlfriend, I'm assuming. He ends up taking a shotgun. He kills the guy who's in charge of the armory, so to speak.
And this was so obvious. The guy... Now, he has been in a couple of episodes. I guess he is I think he's Donna's right-hand man. I'm going to assume. Right-hand man with no name. He's locking up the guns in, the shed or something. He's putting them in, a locker. The guy who lost his wife sees this. And all of a sudden, you knew something was going to go down here. And the guy just cuts his throat and steals the guns because he's going to kill somebody.
These are 2 guys we do not care about whoever that. See, when this happens, this cannot be a finale moment. These 2 people we don't care about. It's not like he sliced Ellis's throat or something. He's done none of the above. And then we have a scene where Jade meets with Tom in the bar, and this is just filler. It's just these 2 talking about drinks and, hey man, you died when that house collapsed. And right, let's just wrap up what Jade does. He leaves, because I think he gives him a clue here in this hallucination. And then he goes into the tunnels where Victor and Tabitha were, and he does nothing. He just imagines a few things, and that is it.
The monsters aren't there. I think that's what they're trying to tell us. They're not there. Where the hell are they then? I don't know. But listen, I like the flashbacks when it was Boyd and when it was the pastor.
Yeah, Father Castry.
Father Castry.
Yeah, but
I know, but I just liked it with Boyd, because I think when Boyd done it, you felt like it was maybe Boyd losing his mind. Plus, Father Castry and Boyd's chemistry was great, and they were kind of, and both in charge. I don't think Tom's a character that we need to bring back. Tom and Jade weren't exactly close or best friends from what I can recall. This was just filler. This didn't add anything for me. And I liked it when it was just Boyd that was having flashbacks and talking to dead people, hallucinating.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be a thing where everybody just does it.
No, but you said...
but the Castry-Boyd connection, it felt special.
You said here, though, that we've realised the monsters aren't in the tunnels. Is that enough for a finale? Is that enough for me to go, I'm going to sit a year and I can't wait to season 3 because the monsters aren't in the tunnel?
No, because they should have...
So what? There could be in other tunnels.
We should have realised they weren't in the tunnel in episode 9.
How's that a big talking point, though? How's that supposed to keep...
It should have been episode 9.
Yeah. How's that supposed to keep viewers invested for a year?
It doesn't. Ellis and Fatima get married. Boyd goes to see them get married. Then he's leaving. He quickly bails out to try and get to his to get to the room where the music box is.
We do see a scene where he's in the church, right? And I don't mind.
This church scene was pretty good.
No, it was pretty good, but I just feel like they whip this out every couple of episodes. Boyd just going on a wee tyrant, and I don't mind it, but it's beginning to feel a bit forced now. So what is the con? How many times has he spoke to God, but kind of burying Father Castry's a wee joke?
It's almost like, oh, this episode sucks. We need to do something good. Let's have Boyd go
Let's
crazy.
have Big Harold, damn it. Harold deliver.
Boyd gets confronted by the guy who stole the guns. He shoots Boyd, but Boyd manages to get a shot off, killing him, and that's it. The big 2 deaths of the episode. Well, there might be a 3rd death. We don't really know, but even then, I don't think the third death is actually a death. It's kind of undecided, I guess, keeping us guessing until season 3. But
see when he shot Boyd, I thought he might have took him hostage or like, you know, put him somewhere to like lure monsters out or just do something a bit interesting. But the threat gets neutralised in here. It was a pretty cool kill, you know, Boyd using his special forces army shit, turning around, dropping them with like 2 shots. But at the end of the day, it just seemed like completely forced action. This guy goes on a Rambo mission, slices a guy's throat, steals a gun to shoot Boyd in the shoulder for Boyd to drop him. It's like, what? That's your finale?
So what happened? This guy just killed the guy, sliced his throat just so he could get guns that he didn't even use to kill anyone.
Pathetic.
So he didn't even need to. This guy could have literally just slit that guy's throat and then slit his own throat, and it would have had the same consequences, minus Boyd getting a flesh wound.
Exactly, but you know what? It's time to talk about the bottle tree.
Boyd. Let's get Boyd. Cover Boyd. Boyd gets to the music box and he smashes it, and this brings back the 3 people: Julie,
Randall,
Mary, and Randall. So smashing this music box brings them back to life.
His wife was there. I do not care for his wife.
His wife. Another flashback. I don't think we needed. I did enjoy the episode with his wife. In season 1, I thought it was a really good episode. I just don't think we really need multiple flashbacks with his wife. So that's pretty much that story done. So Julie's back to normal, Randall's back to normal, Marie's back to normal. I would have just killed these 3 people, but they didn't do that. So again, this whole the riddle, it comes in 3, didn't really mean anything in the end. That's pretty much it. And then it's basically just Tabitha trying to get to the lighthouse.
She goes through the bottle tree. She managed to get to the lighthouse. She then goes up the stairs. There's like kids' toys on the stairs. Whoop-de-doo, Tabitha. Then she then climbs up a ladder. And I'm thinking, what is this? Is this like a lighthouse? Is it literally just a tower? Like, what's actually going to be at the top of this? I'm thinking, what actually could be at the top? Is it going to be like the gatekeeper? Is there going to be some big weird creature thing up here? She gets up there. It's literally just a light.
There's like nothing there. And then the boy in white, who I believe we haven't seen all season 2.
I think so.
He appears from behind and he tells her, I think he says sorry to her.
Sorry for this.
And then he pushes her out of the lighthouse. And we've seen how high up she was, so you'd have to assume that she's dead. There's no way she's going to survive this fall. She crashes out of the White House windows. And then she wakes up and she's in hospital. And she's been attended to by nurses, by doctors. They say that 2 joggers found her out on their pathway and that they called it in. Tabitha can't believe that she has escaped the town, or is she dead? Is she in the afterlife? We don't know.
This show's that cheap, and they've did a few, cop-out things this season. I wouldn't be surprised going into season 3 if she wakes up and she's like lying at the bottom of this lighthouse with a broken back, and just imagined all that. Honestly.
Yeah, not digging this, not really enjoying the direction they went here. So are we going to... Is she out? And if she is out, how the hell does she even think about getting back in?
But see, not the problem is with this. So, seeing Lost, they did this where you had people back in the real world, and then like...
But there's no fixed location, if you know what I mean. So how can she possibly get there? Everyone got there from being in different parts of the world. Different parts of the US, sorry. It's not like she knows the location of the town and she can go back.
But see, that's the problem. With Lost, there was no fixed location. As long as, to my knowledge, there wasn't. And I feel like...
So, how see if she wants to go back, how do you even start? What's the first step?
I don't think she can go back. All she can really do is, like, find out information about everyone that was there and see what's happened to them since they've been gone. Or maybe she can, like...
What do you mean, see what's happened to them?
Like, are they confirmed as dead? Like, how long's it been?
You mean, has anyone found them? Or
yeah, things like that.
So you mean, see if everyone's there still missing?
Yeah.
So she can maybe go and look up records?
Figure out where was she found and then took the hospital. She can go back to where she was found and look around there.
I just don't see what she can really find out about it, though, because everyone, well, we see everyone, they don't
really... What it really means is, though, is like we're probably going to get a lot of Tabitha in the real world in season 3. It's like, is that really what we need? I mean, to be honest, I'd probably rather it than half the stuff this season, but I feel like with all the characters to escape to the real world, I would have rathered someone better than Tabitha.
Who?
Well, that's the problem. I mean, the only guy that seems to want to be in this world's Victor. Could you imagine Victor in the real world? I feel like that could have been a bit interesting.
I think Jade would have been a good option. to escape.
Yeah, because he's.
But Jade is so fucking selfish. Would he have fucking cared about trying to help the people back in this town?
Could have been a good redemption.
I guess from Tabitha's standpoint, she's got family, and it gives her real motivation. So it probably had to be Tabitha or Jim.
Give it to the main character, Boyd.
I know, but I don't know if Boyd.
Now it gives Kenny an excuse to put the badge on.
Aye, well, listen, guys, this episode sucked in my opinion.
I don't mind Tabitha, but my point is, I don't think she can carry the outside world on her own shoulders. I feel like there's only one character for that, and it's Boyd.
But you don't want to take Boyd out of town, do you?
No, but who else? Who else, apart from Boyd or her, could do it?
No one, just Boyd. So, on that note...
Wait.
What?
Imagine it ended with Father Catry waking up in the hospital bed. That'd have been better.
In fact... Well, technically, if you die in the town... I wonder, but maybe you have to die by getting pushed out the lighthouse to survive.
That's weird, though. How does that work? Well, does the boy in white have to push you?
Could there
How
be...
many people's found the White House?
Could there be some, could there be some, portal in the White House? And by going through the window, he's pushing you through a portal that takes you back to the real world?
We're talking hypotheticals. This won't even be revealed. I've got a surprise.
And see, that's the case. Why couldn't the fucking boy in white just tell Victor this? Or tell the little kid this? And Ethan? Could the boy in white...
And what the funny thing is, see Victor, he's not even going to tell them what happened to Tabitha till episode 10
of season 3. So it's like, what's the point? What's happening here? Well, season 3, I'll give it a 3 out of 10. And I feel that is generous.
For this episode?
Aye.
3?
Aye.
I'm going to give it a 3 out of 10 as well.
Don't need a copy, you can give it your own rating.
I thought it was shite.
There you go.
Well,
worst episode of the series. Season 1 and season 2.
Yeah, I just...
Even if I'm judging it off non-finale standards, I still think it was the worst
back
episode.
In season 1, man, I had high hopes about how they're going to get back to the real world. I just thought it'd be something better than this. Or push out a lighthouse.
I felt like season 2 gave us no answers to the very end, and the one thing it did give us was shit. There's way too many jump scares in season 2, way too many gotcha moments where you think someone's dead, then it turns out they're not dead, or they fake someone's death, or someone's just having a hallucination. Way too much of that crap. Then we wait, and it ended up giving us more questions than answers. And I think we need answers in season 2. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Season 2 was pretty filler. Let's be real. I don't feel like this story advanced at all.
I think it's a case of we created this show. It's thankfully got renewed for a season 2. Let's drag it out and produce more seasons.
I think the most interesting part of season 2 was just when the bus arrived with new people.
Yep, and then the house collapsed.
Once we got the new people effect, once that wore off, it was kind of like, right, well, we're in the same situation we were in season 1, and just nothing really happened. Yeah, Kenny found out about Sarah, but yeah, overall, guys, not great. We're gonna 3 out of 10. Let us know what you thought down below. We're gonna have lists coming for this, so we're gonna be like ranking the episodes, ranking the characters, ranking the deaths. Wasn't even that many deaths to rank, so we'll probably struggle doing that as well. Just really, really poor, guys, but we'll catch you in the next one. Till then, been Fog Entertainment. Thanks for watching, and peace.